I moved here only like about 9 months ago, and I was fortunate enough to find this house. The neighbours called the Atrium House, with a really good sized and interesting studio atrium with the light pouring in. And as soon as I walked in this house, I thought, yeah, that's a great place to paint. I love light and space. That appealed, but also the next thought, and there was another person with me, another artist, and we both said at the same moment, oh, wow. We didn't say wow, we said, oh, studio. And then we both went, hey, more than a studio, a place to share.
This concept of a salon, which offers painting together with other visual art, along with live poetry and a little music, has evolved from a few ideas and experiences over the years. One idea is the bringing together in the same time and space various art forms and experimenting with presenting them in an integrated way.
Have you been to these?
No. Yeah. That it is easier to walk on ice than water, that memories are paintings by numbers with half the patches missing. That if I walk around the block often enough, all the houses will burn down. That the first emotion of love is fear. That standing in the doorway of a single-engine Cessna, pinioned by the wind, the words torn from my mouth, it hardly matters whether I am strapped to a parachute or a bomb. I have learned that I don't need a toothbrush on my mobile phone or airbags on my computer. That the begging girl always has lip gloss and eyeshadow. That none of the writings of Xerxes, the philosopher who laughed himself to death, have survived. That sunshine is offensive at funerals. That sand dunes are always moving but never going anywhere. That our nakedness is made up of objects. Electronic car keys, designer thongs, clip-on earrings, wrap-around sunglasses, plastic bottles of UV-15, packets of Panadeine Forte. She goes off to live inside her own heart. She sleeps up in the atria, cooks her meals, watches TV down in the ventricles. She keeps the floors swept and washed, the windows clean down there. The whisper on the street is that she hides a lover upstairs, but there is a gate on the landing. The bed is never made, and there are boxes stacked everywhere, unpacked.
Language to make death delay, the stuff of life, unravelling like a sweatshop shirt, unlocking the realm of the infinite where the precious human ladder twists at the college where God teaches. Genomist and capitalist, Adam is a visionary with a wish list, genetic, synthetic, prophetic, able to provide all the answers except why we are alone. My direct channel flows to his console, entering where none have foretold, exercising remote control over life, understanding only more mystery, internet sites for amateur Frankensteins, bloodlines traded like fine wines, available to everyone who can afford a crisis. From science obscure, Maya rises over a new religion dawning, available humanity a dividing amoeba splicing off from itself. In the lust for survival, the DNA chart begins the new Bible.
My name's Linda, and welcome to a salon here in Frankston. This is called a salon by the name of For the Love of It, and it is an event exhibit with 4 visual arts contributors and 2 poets this evening. You can say that you go from the most public space where certain kinds of behaviour are necessary, where you are very alienated by the nature of society, right through to your most private space, which is probably your own bedroom, your own bathroom. Now, between those two, there can be lots of variety, lots of interesting mixes. So I think by saying that, you've stumbled on that memory of mine, and I think it's very useful for this, that it's somewhere in between. It is private in the sense that the people coming here have been invited very much. They've been invited, they've nicely rung and accepted as they would to a private dinner. So in that sense, it's quite private. But it also has the potential that you would have in a more public gallery if people want to talk and mix and socialise in the context of the paintings and prints and the poetry, which I think for a first go is working quite nicely.
If I fell in love with you, would you promise to be true and help me understand? 'Cause I've been in love before, and I felt that love was more than just holding hands.